Alright, imagine this. You're a freshman in high school, and the boy you like just so happens to be a massive OC nerd. Now, you'd probably be weirded out by it. Maybe even be mega unattracted to him. This wasn't the case for me though. I fell head over heels with that boy, going as far as installing Osu for him. So, one morning before school I decide, hey, maybe I should try out that game that my crush plays and maybe even impress him. So you do. You install Osu and begin playing. You struggle understanding the patterns in which the circles are displayed, and you couldn't really even understand proper rhythm. Or not though. A boy you like, who is not your boyfriend, decides to help you out. You're introduced to the game, and now you're officially a 7-digit. Now, little did you know, the story was about me all along. I began playing Osu for the sole reason of impressing my boyfriend. Yes, hard simp. And he taught me the basics on how to play Osu, and is still teaching me to this day. Now though, I'm a 6-digit, but playing Osu never really came without its struggles. So, let me tell you about the story of 6-digit. It's ups, downs, and even more downs. Chapter 1. This. As I started Osu, nothing was ever really frustrating for me. I mainly played for fun, and found that I was rather good at aim, but lacked in nearly every other skill. However, this never really stopped me, as I was mainly playing for fun. Unfortunately though, at some point, I finally began to notice how bad I was doing. Never got good accuracy, and my top plays were filled with A ranks. And honestly, these were some pretty disheartening scores to see. Comparing myself to other 7-digits made me realize how I wasn't nearly as skilled as them. So, I finally decided to grind out accuracy, not stopping until I got to 95% and above. And it worked! I began to feel satisfaction from Osu again, finally feeling as if I could play the game for hours and actually enjoy it. I haven't liked the psych burst in nearly every single form of reading, but it never hindered me, right? Soon enough, I'm officially a 6-digit. After months of work, I reached rank 1 million on a Love Live song. I was finally at a point where first sight, I never thought I could reach. Even if I struggled and grinded for hours a day, I was now soaring to new heights, constantly pushing myself, and felt some sort of satisfaction while playing. Chapter 2. Expectations. As I rose ranks, I soon enough found the expectations set on me to be higher. Get better accuracy consistently, aim for plays worth more, and push your skills further. This involved long grinding sessions and constant skill pushing, yet I was able to enjoy the game. Sooner than later though, I made a grave mistake that likely cost me my entire mindset. I began to compare myself to others more often. I'd compare my own progress to that of my boyfriend's, and as soon as I saw how quickly he improved, I'd let it get the best of me and began feeling discouraged. Yet, I couldn't give up. I kept refining my skills and kept striding further. Eventually, these expectations that I set on myself began to grow on me, beginning a cycle of frustration. Even then though, I surpassed every bar set on me. No matter the struggle, I'd be able to set higher plays nearly every session, satisfying who I wanted to be. Chapter 3. A curve. Every blissful thing must come to an end, however. I very soon found myself unsatisfied with my performance. Every song, every session, just becoming bleaker by the moment. I had nearly no desire to play, and when I did, my performance would be just below par. I even dreaded the thought of having to play for more than 10 minutes, to be honest. It was painful to play, and ended with a headache and frustration nearly every single session. I thought I hit a permanent curve, maybe even a dead end. Things didn't seem to get much better for what felt like months, and I only forced myself to play without really finding any enjoyment in the game. Finally though, summer hit. Summer saved me from what felt like some sort of never-ending roadblock. Like the dead end I hit was a small road bump now. I had the motivation to play and improve, and as if my efforts of grinding had finally paid off somewhat. I'd play nearly every day, even on days where I'd laid in bed sick. I'd get up and play, motivated by one sole thing, competing with my boyfriend. It was as if some flame was lit up again. I enjoyed spending hours in the game, rushing my progress and skills, which soon, however, put me down a pretty unfortunate path. But for the time being, I was happy. I was skilled in hit and aim, and scores were nearly too easy to set. as if I was in an all-time high. How good things have to end though. I could not keep up with my own pace, and I could not keep up with my own competition with the disadvantage I created for myself. As I kept comparing myself to my peers, I saw how short it took for others to get to my point and higher, so all I thought I could do was rush nearly every skill and hyper-focus on aim, making me extremely good at in-aim, yet sucking at nearly everything else. I was not able to read maps on the AR9, play songs that were not farm, or even do finger control. Chapter 4. The End. All this led me up to where I am today. Although messy, I am refining myself, my motor skills and my non-motor skills, and I'll always be thankful to my boyfriend for staying with me through the fall of my mental health that also brought me. I am still motivated to play and compete for that sought-after number 1, bringing me to the title of this video. Although still a 6-digit, I have only one goal: reach 5-digit and get better. All in all, what I've learned from this game is to never compare myself to others, as it quite literally did cost me my mindset and self-esteem. But even after all these struggles, I still want to inspire and motivate players, the ones who have wanted to give up, just like I have, at least giving them the motivation to get back on the game. It's probably the hardest thing to do in the first place. Even finding the want to open the game is next to impossible on some days, but I know I'm not finished competing on this game. Still having to reach my goal, making this the path of a 6-digit.